Hello, my name's Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be talking to you about must-have crystals. I mainly talk about tourmaline because tourmaline's so powerful. When you have one crystal that's so powerful to the point where you don't need other protection spiritually after tourmaline in the physical world, and let me discuss this real quick. God is the most powerful protection, but God has his soldiers actually doing things. If you're to read the Bible, he actually tells his soldiers to fight. He doesn't fight the fight for his soldiers. For people to know God is to know that he put tools here for us to use to achieve certain things. So when I say the most powerful protection in the spiritual world, it's God. It's not technically, it's 100% God, but we're talking about things in the physical world. We're not being because a lot of times people who are really cocky and who are the last persons you should listen from are gonna say, well, the only protection I need is God. That's not what God says. He basically says in the Bible, you can't just rely on me. Like you are here to do deeds. Faith alone doesn't do anything. James 2:17 to 18. And also look at from Genesis to even the book of Numbers is when you see basically Israel fighting, like literally fighting to achieve outcome. And the Lord, like, look at Moses holding up the staff. Like, if you don't hold up the staff, then they're gonna lose. So he'll help you hold up the staff, but you have to do your part. And for people who don't know about that, that's why you have to actually read the Bible versus just based on what people hear. It's like, Moses holding up his staff? What? You mean, like, no, it's actually in the book, but it's being skipped over and people are not getting to it. So back to my point on the video, talking about the most powerful protection in the spiritual world is tourmaline when it comes to tools, because it's a tool. For the people in my live last night, for the person like, do you worship the crystals? I'm like, when you brush your teeth, do you eat the toothbrush? When you wash your clothes, do you wash yourself with the clothes? I'm like, when you eat the food, do you consume the fork? It's like, but, and yes, I'm a fiery person. Fire is my zodiac sign, mostly fire. Other things in there too, sugar, spice, and everything nice, as my angel says. But the thing is, these are the go-to crystals, and they're very direct and straightforward. So the number one crystal is always going to be black tourmaline. I have to say, number two, 100% must-have. You have to have quartz. You have to have quartz. You have to have quartz. I remember when I was first on my spiritual journey, and I was using crystals. Sometimes I'd not put. If you look at this, quartz is between everything. Quartz, crystal, and my angels would always say quartz. It needs more quartz. The quartz between this, the quartz. I'm like, what's your guys's? Like, why are you guys so interested in quartz? I'm like, Sandalphon, what's your favorite crystal? And he's like, quartz. I'm like, okay. Raziel, what's your favorite crystal? Quartz. I'm like, what about, like, that's the first answer? I'm like, yeah. I asked my guardian angel, my guardian guard, I'm like, what's your favorite crystal? Quartz. I'm like, everyone's favorite crystal is quartz. And I'm like, why is this ever? I'm like, what about? Then they'll say like citrine or sapphire and jade. I'm like, which are actually some of the crystals that I do mention in this video. And I have to find a new way to teach about jade because there's too many different kind of jades. I'm gonna make sure that you guys are. And the thing is, you have to know all about jade, its region, its backgrounds, etc. Because you have Canadian nephrite jade, and you have Chinese jadeite. You have Miramar jade. It's just so many different shades that it's tough to categorize them into one because they all have different, and they're all different kind of dragons. Let's just say that. One's a relaxing dragon, one's a dragon that flies, ones that fight, one like sitting on treasure. So like nephrite jade's the one that guards the gold. Miramar jade's the one who guides the sky. It's just like, I'll talk about jade coming up. Jade's a must-have too, but tourmaline and quartz. If you look at one of my most sold necklaces on the website, it's tourmaline quartz. Why do I recommend tourmaline and quartz so much? It's because it fixes about 95% of whatever you have going on. It's literally the easiest way to help you guys. It's the fastest, easiest way to help you. It's like most of your problems, like, oh, baby mama, baby daddy, oh, that person took a natty. Like, I mean, the thing is, it keeps the drama away. Tourmaline keeps the drama away. So for the people who don't like tourmaline are the people who live in drama and in darkness. If you're someone who just hates tourmaline, drama and darkness. That's it. There's no other answer. Drama and darkness. If you can't stand the stone, it's radiating light. You don't want to remove demonic attachment or basically low vibration. So there's not many people who don't like tourmaline. There's not many people who don't like tourmaline. Because some people are like, I can't stand the stone. It's like, it removes demons. What is it doing to you then? If you can't stand it, who are you? But that's a thing. When it comes to tourmaline and quartz, they should be worn together around the neck. That's why I'm always talking about the custom necklace on my website, and always about the custom necklace. And the custom necklace has tourmaline in it plus other gemstones, and we're going to go to another stone out right now because I'm talking about go-tos. So from helping thousands of people who have gotten custom necklaces from me, I realized a trend, and hematite helps people who are just unhelpable. And I'm not saying some people are unhelpable, but some people believe that they're so far gone that they can't have anything fixed, or that they can't assimilate their energies. So there's no such thing as an unhelpable person. Let me clarify that real quick. But for people who feel like they're too far gone and they're unhelpable and there's nothing that can change about their life, hematite. Why do they feel like that they're unhelpable or that their life can't be changed? It's because they're ungrounded. Number one, ungrounding. Number two, there's too many energies around them, and not all the energies are helping them. So hematite, I'm going to give you a rundown of hematite. How can I say it's like an subtractify gemstone. It's a grounding gemstone. It's an earth gemstone. It's a power gemstone. It's a powerhouse. It's a warrior gemstone. It's a berserker gemstone. It's a gemstone. It's a defender. It adds and subtracts. So that's I'm using some keywords and some phrases here. So it adds and subtracts. You have bad energy here, add good energy, subtract bad energy. That's just that you have all good energy, but it's in the wrong places. And you probably know some people like that. It's very good energy, but it's in the wrong places. Because that's a big problem with people, is that they can have the world's best energy and the person's a good person, but their energy's all over the place. So it just adds, subtractifies. So, add, subtractify. That'll have you sleeping at night. It's hematite. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Hematite. The demons will go. Whoa. So I'm just having fun teaching about hematite to make it more relatable. So when it comes to hematite, yes, I keep my eyes peeled because I'm in a place. I'm in a very safe place, but I'm always ready. I'm always ready. I have very good ears too. So, yeah, it adds and subtracts. So, hematite's a warrior gemstone. So, warriors in the past have worn hematite. And instead of and this is the biggest thing. Instead of talking about tourmaline all the time, I'm going to talk about the three that I believe this should be in every custom necklace. Based off how much power is in it. For the people who have already gotten custom necklaces watching this video, you guys are fine. But there are people in the future who the world is changing. And for the people who have not had tourmaline, they're a little bit behind. So it's like a catch-up. So hematite and bloodstone with tourmaline, I just gave away the combination. That's one of the best combinations ever. There's a special way to bless tourmaline, a special way to bless bloodstone and special way to bless hematite. And there's mods calling on me. I am a light, but there's a light over there and they're calling on me. There's a whole spiritual meaning behind bugs crawling on you. They love me. Okay, I know I smell good and taste good, and yes, I use frankincense and whatnot, and I use natural skin products and whatnot, but yeah, don't fly on me again. Not in my face in my video. It's all fun and games till they go in your nose or ear. Nose. They go in your nose or ear. Your nose or ear. So hematite's 100% necessary for people who are entering 2025. So, or for people who have never worked with a crystal before or who have a tourmaline necklace. So it's a very, very potent recipe that I'm teaching. Tourmaline, hematite, quartz of quartz. Of quartz. Of course. But bloodstone. Bloodstone is jasper. So one thing that's mentioned in the Bible many times is jasper. Or it's mentioned enough. Jasper. It's incredibly powerful. There's jasper all throughout heaven. So the Bible talks about that in Revelation. So, the breastplate. I've heard breastplate. The high priest Aaron's breastplate had jasper in it. So there's some. If God told his high priest, who worships him directly, you have to get jasper in this breastplate. What does that tell you about jasper? There's all these different crystals in the region, and he said 12. He said 12 specific crystals. So jasper, bloodstone jasper is 100% necessary. So bloodstone jasper has the blood of Jesus energies, plus it's extremely grounding. It's a battering ram. It's like... So it's freakishly powerful. It has, do you ever see a battering ram open a door? Boom. Boom. You can watch some movies. Basically, I'd like you to find a scene on somewhere on YouTube about how a battering ram hits a door. It could be the world's strongest door. It could hit it for hours until it opens. That's what bloodstone does for abundance for you. It's incredibly lucky. People forget bloodstone's green. So if there's a door between you and your success, it'll do it until it opens. It goes... And if the thing about the battering rams you see in movies, they do it for like 12 hours. They'll just have persistent soldiers. They might swap a soldier out, and they'll just keep going until the thing's down, until the keep is open. And then when it breaks the door, it really breaks the door. So it has that energy towards enemies too. So if your enemies have strong demons protecting them from their karma, straight into the keep, into the castle. Pretty powerful, right? So you have to think about it like this. Bloodstone and hematite are both crystals worn by the Romans, worn by the ancient Egyptians, worn by other cultures too, but it's kind of been lost. So now I talk about bloodstone, hematite, and if you can guess, bloodstone, hematite, tourmaline, and quartz. So the next crystal I'm going to talk about is citrine. It just depends, because citrine's very good. If citrine's not for your situation, it won't help you as much. If your problems are not in your solar plexus or in the crown like that, you can, for example, for some people who have issues with financial abundance, it's because you have to look at where that person's belief set is at. You have to look at, because citrine, what's the difference between citrine and pyrite? Pyrite's more for the mind and purification, and citrine's more for like shining a light on something. So do you need more purification, or do you need more clarity and light and joy? So it's really specific. So when I assemble custom necklaces for you guys, it's very specific into what helps you guys. Because some people get citrine and like, why doesn't work? And then some people get citrine and it's like, I can't stop making sales. Oh Lord, what is this? And it's just different for everyone. I know someone who doesn't believe in crystals, and he wears citrine, and he goes to he had some kind of door-to-door job. He said that was the luckiest year of his life. I think he lost his citrine. He's like, I had it as a, he didn't say pocket, he said pendant. So he had it as a pendant, and he was going door to door, and I think he didn't get the pendant from Florida Stone, man, and it's like one of those wire wrap pendants. And then I believe it broke because it wasn't from Florida Stone, man. And he's like, well, it did its job. I'm like, that's a whole different video topic that I'm going to talk about again. When a crystal breaks, it did its job, but it got fired. If you had a bodyguard, and the bodyguard got taken down by happy fans who are excited to see you, that bodyguard's fired. He's gone. He didn't do his job. Same thing with the citrine. So jade is also necessary. Not 100%, but now these are not 100% necessary gemstones I'm going to talk about. Citrine, rose quartz, sapphire, they're really helpful, but pyrite, rhodonite, I was about to say hematite, but this video is short and sweet. You have any questions? Ask them in the comment section. For the people going into 2025 with a custom necklace from Florida Stone Man, I learned so much from helping you guys. Why do you think I know so much about crystals? It's because when you guys get a custom necklace and everything goes right in your life, it's just a recipe. And I replicate it, and I know I'm able to help you guys even more. So get a necklace that's a custom necklace from FloridaStoneman.com. As more people pull up here, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Ciao. God bless all of you.